Well, here's a new creation. Waiting for this guy to head down the trail. He's got a really nice blue heeler. Really smart breed. Just saw me coming. I walk like the friggin' Terminator sometimes. People just get right off the trail. They see me coming. And I had a little chat with him. It's a beautiful dog. You know, is it male or female? And asked him if it was a blue heeler, but I mean a red heeler, but I was gonna ask him to come up and sniff the Sasquatch structure, see what his dog did with some of these sticks, but he didn't bite. He saw me looking at this 6-foot barkless parallel hang, horizontal hang, I should say, on the way in. Right after I talked to him, I started walking and I saw it. I stopped dead in my tracks and took a couple of pictures. So he probably thought, what is this guy doing? And then he saw me over here. There's some bark stacking going on over here. This pile's been here for a while, but I want to show you this cool adornment on the entrance. Look at the X that's been created. This guy comes up and does a 45. Then they hung that across it. Literally tucked it in place here. All broken, no tool marks. A lot of this has been down. Look how much of it, look at all of it is barkless except for a couple. I mean, there's very little bark on here. There's some on the bottom of this, terrible lighting probably. See if I can get it from the other side better. But I mean, these are all barkless. There was a little bit of bark on that one hanging up right there. And then there's also some dangling bark. Where's that? Right there. So, a little bit of bark on this guy. This guy's got bark, little skinny guys do. A lot of these old ones have been peeled a long time ago. Look at this one coming up. Playing its role in the energy. He's not really connected to anything either. It's like its own little touch, what shall say. Just looking around. That's what it looks like around here. Just letting you experience this place, this creation. There's something else about it. Where's this? See that dangling there? This piece is kind of an interwoven. Two of these branches have been laced together, one across and this Y-shaped hanging. Kind of like a star on top of the Christmas tree, if you will. Well, I said that that one's not doing anything that came across here. But if you look, it's actually giving this guy a kiss right here. They are touching. So sharing in the energy. Isn't it interesting? They really must know, or more so feel something about these. They're so artistic, and yet there's certain aspects about them that are like beyond the art. Like all the sticks don't need to touch at the top of the teepee, right? If they were like OCD, they would be like connecting every tip of every stick, and they would be capable of doing that and making a perfect teepee at the top, but they don't do that. But when you do see them doing strange things like that, when they're touching, it makes you think, gosh, what in the world? And furthermore, I mean, it's all built on this tree coming out of the ground, and it's all reaching up, you know, upwards, touching the other trees, leaning on this tree, for instance. Just subtly connected. See, this branch right here is connected to the larger tree up top, but they're just slightly touching. See this one right here, the silver one coming all the way across. It's connecting that side with this side, which is this little tiny tree, but it's like the giant tree is touching this little one, and this one's incorporated. I wonder if that's what it is. Like they try to reach out and touch multiple trees and bring them together. It just makes you wonder if there's a whole energy about this glade with the trees and the energy of the cottonwoods and the way that the branches hang down and create kind of a theater, kind of a canopy, kind of this enclosed area. I mean, besides the obvious, what we see, is there something that they feel that we're not recognizing? Large cut piece here. Just theorizing. Really got a kick out of the X on the entrance though. That is classic. Pretty cool light to take some photos too, so I'm gonna do that. But before we do, almost forgot. I saw there was something stacked up over here. I didn't really investigate. I just let a guy walk by and figured I'd do it on camera with you, but it was obviously a creation. Oh, here's another interesting thing, is that this tree is down. This is, I believe this to be new. Somehow, I don't know that there were storms or high winds either. This large tree is down, and look at the creation here. I didn't even notice at first, so I haven't been up in here yet. Get a good look here. So all these verticals. Look at the dirt. Fresh stack, hasn't even rained or washed it off, so this is very recent creation. Furthermore, look at the top of this. At the top of that, it's been snapped back on itself. Oh, did that happen when the tree fell? No, it's connected. Okay, never mind. That's connected to the tree fall. That is so interesting. It looks, how did that happen? This whole tree fell. Think about this. Okay. This whole tree fell right here. And this branch is connected. So that branch snapped here underneath, tucked underneath this branch, should have been up. And it would have been sticking out when, oh no, another tree fell on it. There's a whole nother, whoa, this is weird. Look at this. Man, that's like a freaking widowmaker up there. This biggie is coming across. Man, I don't know what happened here. This could be the work of a large one in the area. I mean, that's pretty big work right there. I guess that fell out of that tree way up there. See that right there? That could have came out of there. But then I mean, that's just, I don't know. I don't remember it being windy at all recently. I haven't been here for a while. Look at the roof creation on this. Wow. Sorry for the rambling. I really should have taken a look at this before I started the video. I didn't think it was going to be this intricate. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just the start, all the horizontals. But that's quite a roof there. And a couple verticals here. I mean, think about the intelligence of these creatures. Think about that they might actually have such a culture, that they might have rituals, that they might do the same things over and over, season after season, at the same times of the year. Just consider it a possibility. It now being November, nearly December 2022. There's a fresh little snapper. So, you know, if you find something like this around this time of year, document it. Let it be known when it is. Kind of good and bad lighting here. But it's just nice to have you in the Sasquatch structure with me, checking it all out. There was a teepee right over here, but it has since been knocked down, I think, but might as well walk you over here. And if you've watched my videos, I'm sure you've seen this area before. Numerous creations in this specific place. There's some pumpkin right there. So maybe somebody brought a gift of a pumpkin. I've been leaving them out for the deer. I found 3 free pumpkins the other day by a dumpster, and the deer were devouring them. I had some huge bucks in the yard. So, a little trashed. I love this tree. This is just, it's been down for years. It's so amazing. An old cottonwood like that, you know. You can climb right to the top, and I'm sure Sasquatch does. This is the area. Beaver Dam over here. The creek comes through, walking trails on both sides. But at night, it's a wild pathway. I've never seen deer in this area in here, but a lot of birds. This is an area where I found a structure with a duck wing in it that had been completely devoured. Talk about DNA evidence. But it's nice knowing they're around. And it's really cool to be able to find these amazing structures and be able to show you guys their new creations as they happen without too much effort. So I was up early doing chores and was in the area and felt like it was time to stop and see what was new. Only about a quarter-mile walk, so well worth it. Until next time, take care. See you later.